Welcome, beautiful Scorpio, to your love and passion reading for May 2020. So here are your cards, but very quickly before I do those, I just want to bring you to a call to arms. I'm going to just move the candle for a moment. As you'll know, from the last time I did your reading a month ago to now, the world has completely turned upside down. And if you're watching a video like this, the chances are you're a worker of the light, and we are being called by the spiritual community to rise up and defeat the dark forces that are bubbling up and trying to extinguish everything. So I've done a lot of research over the last, well, for a while, but particularly the last month, and I'm going to show you a few ideas of videos in case you want to do your own research but kind of don't know where to start or whatever. It's just a suggestion, but I feel called and that I need to do this so that I know I've done my bit just to try and help people understand what's going on and how to then be able to sort of deal with it spiritually. We're in a spiritual war right now, and we're needed to step up and convey our light and say no to what is being tried to be forced upon us. So anyway, I just scribbled this down on a bit of paper quickly. There are some videos, or rather channels on YouTube that are all really interesting and different aspects of this whole thing, from the scientists all the way to higher consciousness, channeling and angels, and the universe and spirit giving advice. And as you can see, this one in the middle is in red. That's because it's got a good depth and breadth of what's going on. It's a series of two series of videos on that channel. And the other reason it's in red is because it gets very dark and horrid, actually, as to what is going on and what some people are doing to others on this planet right now that needs to stop. So in case you're of a particularly sensitive nature, I just want to point that out. The journalist that does the documentaries on that channel is really good. She doesn't just drop you into it, but it's just a little heads up there for you. Okay, thank you. All right, so back to your reading, Scorpio. Okay, top row is the overall energy or energies for you for the whole month, and the bottom row the approximately weekly intervals. So the top row you've got dolphin, lizard and raccoon. Bottom row, first week of May, 7 of Wands. Second week of May, the Ace of Swords. Third week of May, the 3 of Swords. And the fourth, the 7 of Cups. Okay, right, some very interesting themes here. So first of all, dolphin. Now, you're not the only one. I have done a number of May videos now, and you're all coming up with really powerful energies, and it's the time that we're in. We are really powerful. We need to realise that. And dolphin is the totem animal for the medicine of mana, which is M-A-N-N-A, and mana is life force. You are the life force, Scorpio. You are above, you sit above this three-dimensional realm that we call Earth and this sort of earthly life we live in. You're up in the sort of 4th or 5th dimensions. You're looking at the bigger picture, the more spiritual journey, the cosmos, the one consciousness, all of that. You are able to tap into that, and it's a really powerful energy, and it means you're sitting actually in probably a really good place at the moment, overall, despite what's happening in the world. But this is a love and passion reading, and although we're going to get reflections as to what's going on in the world in these readings, as I have done for a lot of these May readings in particular, this is we're talking about your personal life, and you know, I think you're really feeling good and in the flow of life. Lizard energy. Lizard is the totem animal for the medicine of dream time, and lizard is all about when there's a lizard sitting in the sun on a rock and it's very, very still. The lizard isn't just sitting there, it's weaving dreams, and it's weaving its dreams into its reality. So lizard is able to manifest its own reality, its own future. And a really important way of doing this is listen to your dreams, okay? Because your dreams will bring up any of your shadows, you know, your fears, your hopes, or something that you're resisting but you don't realise. So really pay attention to your dreams at the moment, Scorpio. That comes up again here in raccoon, and then later on in your other cards as well. Raccoon energy is, it's shadowy, and can you see this raccoon is sort of hidden in the shadows? It's a shadowy energy. You're in hiding, and this might be in your personal world with your love or lover. Have you retreated, or are you in the flow of, you know, coming in, maybe texting them, or you know, communicating with them, and then withdrawing and communicating and withdrawing, you know, like the raccoon that sort of creeps up in the dark to your back patio doors and looks in and then runs off again and sort of comes back and forth. You might be in that sort of energy, or I think some of you have got this mask on and you're hiding your true self. It's limiting you. It limits your creativity. It limits you being able to step out into the world and say, actually, this is who I am, really. This is the real me. And I don't care if you don't like it. You know, I am going to show my true self. I'm ready to grow into something different to the person that I was before. And it's all part of our personal growth and personal energies. Okay, is there anything else I want to say about that? Yeah, I think just the reason for that again might be coming up in your dreams. Something's making you a bit fearful or scared or worried. You're worried about showing your true self for some reason. Okay. So the first week of May specifically, you've got the Seven of Wands. This is all about you perhaps fighting off other people. Are you in a relationship where not everybody is in agreement with or who you're with, or what's going on? I think coming up we're looking like there might be a third party involved, and you're having to sort of fight other people's opinions off a bit. But as you can see from this chap who's standing up high above these wands, you are stronger than you think, and you're very able to bat them off. And this hasn't been easy, Scorpio. The Ace of Swords, it's all about victory. Victory after adversity, actually. It's a brand new start in your love life. It's a new person or a new level of love. And it hasn't been easy to get here. You've probably sweated blood and tears, and it's been a long, hard, arduous journey. But you're being promised your new start if you're in that manner, that fourth, fifth dimensional state. You're not dropping down into, you know, your ego. You're leading from your soul self. You're living from your soul self. So it's being promised to you, and I think it has been hard. And again, you know, here we're looking at a third party in this situation, whether that be two females and a male here or whatever gender, it doesn't matter. Three of Swords traditionally is about sorrow, broken heart. And so are you saying goodbye to someone, and is it causing them sorrow, and is it actually causing you a bit of sorrow too, and a bit of grief? Because if this has taken a long time and a lot to get here, then there will be grief in this, because it's not been easy. And this card is saying that you must call attention to disagreements and incompatibilities before finding the courage to end a relationship that is now empty. So I think some of you are moving on from an old relationship and bubbling up some of your fears a little bit. But, you know, you don't need to worry. You just need to listen to your inner self, and then you'll know what you're worrying about, what perhaps you subconsciously are worrying about, and then you can release it. There are a number of ways to do that. I use something called emotional freedom technique, which you'll find online. EFT with Brad, that's a really good channel, YouTube channel. But there are loads of other ways to release blocks, okay? Anyway, you finish up with the Seven of Cups. Now, this is an interesting card, because this is about having your head in the clouds and dreaming, but not really knowing which way to go. You're a bit confused. And it says that you need to listen to and watch out for a significant dream or a psychic intuition. So if you're meditating maybe, and you may have a vision, some people do, but either way, the dreaming is coming in as really important for you this month, Scorpio. And once you do that, you'll get a much clearer view as to which direction you want to go in. So maybe there's, you know, competition. Maybe there is a third party here you're letting go of. Have you got, you know, more than one option of who you want to go towards? Are you trying to make that decision, but being stifled somehow because you're not being your true self, or you're not listening to your inner worries and fears? Okay, Scorpio, I really hope that's helpful and that resonates, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time.